time.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
And here are the Bulls now. Rose, no good. On defense, Chicago. Stolen by Rose. Here's Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gasol's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls. And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Here's Noah. Let's go. Misses off the left iron. By himself. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Rose goes in. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Now here's Iguodala following the miss by Derrick Rose. They get it back. Curry outside. That's good.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Iguodala wide open. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
So for the Bulls, Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Warriors also with a sub. Lee's checked in. That really is range, and it's off target. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Boy, did they work together well on that fast break.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Number 5 is Nikola Mirotic.
Well, I'm sure he's had to put up with a few bumps and bruises to get his name onto that list, because he's been more than willing to throw his weight around on the inside.
Yeah, defensively, he has great instincts on the inside.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game again.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Scooped up. And Gibson kicks to Brooks. Over Thompson. They get it again.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Iguodala, that's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but...
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Barnes and Green, the forward tandem. Barbosa is up there with Livingston, and it's Lee in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Barbosa drops them both. Bulls trail by 8. Puts it up from 12. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. 3rd in rebounding, 3rd in three-point shooting, and they're ranked 3rd in second chance points. I mean, very few teams in the league have been better than them at crashing the offensive glass and getting putbacks for scores.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green dishes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this,
What?
and Bo knows that.
What?
But Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included and no strings attached. No holds barred. No time for move faking. Got to get to loose so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some. Short, dark, and handsome. To show you where I come from, I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there.
Yeah.
Watch me wreck it from the jump street, meaning from the get-go. Sit back, world. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know.
Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Who got the vibe? It's the tribe, y'all. Tribe, y'all. Live, y'all. Live, y'all. Inside, outside, come around. Who's that? Brown. Some may I say, call me Charlie. Lay back on the payback, evolve, rotate the gates. Contact. Boom, bip with a brother named Tip, and we're ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North Kakalaka, and Compton. Check it out. And wow, how now, brown cow.
We've got Portland facing the Golden State Warriors. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Batum in at the small forward. Matthews, no one around him. Curry against Lillard. Back to Matthews. Over Thompson. Here's Aldridge. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Aldridge has got the game going with his first points of the game for Portland. They get it back. Thompson outside. Curry with a wide open look. Buries the long range jumper.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season in Michigan State.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Lillard with no one around. The kick out to Aldridge. Lillard with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got his first points of the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there. And Green, a combo forward. You know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
Curry passes to Iguodala. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and it's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
David Lee's checked in for Golden State. Here is Livingston. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year.
And the pass to Matthews. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Livingston. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. And he gets it to go. Livingston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Green very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. Here's Livingston. Not really his range, and it's off target. Lillard outside. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. .116 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Iguodala missing. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
And again, no good by Golden State. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. On the wing, Iguodala. Inside. Charity stripe shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Blake comes in for Damian Lillard.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Livingston, no luck.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Curry and Thompson, the splash moves in the back. And it's Bogut and at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Portland leading.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
To the left wing. The 3 from Barnes. Portland leading by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Matthews kicks to McCollum. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
The kick out to Matthews. No good on the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing. Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanting size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation. And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut in Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked. And the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Matthews pushing it up.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Drop below. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here, so I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Exterior like fishes, the interior like this way. I can exercise you. This could be your phys. Cheat on your man, well, that's how you get a his head. With the beat and the street, with the still to make you feel like you're chilling in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all that raspy. Trying to ask when my figure best they ain't gonna pass. You should think about it. Take a second. Matter of fact.
Some changes for Golden State. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Flalo comes in for Steve Blake. Livingston, no luck.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Flalo, that's good.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
You know, one thing you like about Aaron Aflalo, he's an outstanding post-up player for a guard. At 6'5", he's got a real knack for scoring with his back to the bucket.
Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires, making you run. Me and my stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see it landscaping my lawn. Dangerous, be accurate. Have to get the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my dough. Sipping it slow, them pretty saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive olay. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip most fraud is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold your breath, we swinging it from right to left. With the wide cleft. be hot to death. Staying alive, you know only the strongest survive. Holding my heat under my seat, whipping the fire. Baseline for all of my people moving around. Give me your pound, all of my holding it down, cutting you up.
Get the Golden State then, motherfucker. What's up, YouTube? Hit that like and subscribe button for me. I don't know who's all on here, but comment. Feel free to comment. Hit that like and subscribe button. I just hope y'all enjoy the video. How's your day been? Post in the comments if you would like me to play some music.
Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at center.
2 shots. Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed his body since his freshman season at Michigan State.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And Green, a combo forward. You know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
Shumpert. Good on the three-point shot. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can become a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Y'all manhandled him.
And Green, certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
And the Cavaliers making a change.
Everyone tells me I'm shit.
I don't really know, bro, but people do stupid stuff to do stupid things.
Here, Thompson's checked in. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
What's up, brother? What's up with you?
Curry with it. He's coming off a 25-point game again.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Hold on just a second. Let me fix my volume on my headset. Fuck, I don't remember where to go. Fuck it. I'll be alright.
Thompson misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from
yeah,
long range.
I just got this PlayStation 4 too.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Love got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Curry with the drive. And that one's good. Barnes.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
And the shot is good.
I know you play better, dog. Come on.
Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
I don't really show people what I do until like the second quarter.
Stops, pops, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting.
I'm a second quarter person.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Thompson with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Thompson misses.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. think it happens far too often.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
That was ugly.
The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on
That
the
was
San
ugly.
Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the pier.
Bitch, if I'm sober.
Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
They double team Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And he gets it to go.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors have faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kevin Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert with the ball.
I don't have anything on. I don't have my the help for the shit or nothing on, bro.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irvin.
Did I stick my hand under the basket?
Livingston's got his first 2 points.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away.
You better watch out, dog. I'll break your ankles.
Public access when that happens. And that's really good to hear, especially for Oakland fans still hoping to attend the game.
Barnes kicks to Livingston. Top of the key.
Good shot.
And it's Golden State with another. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
Come on, who on it?
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Good block.
Possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Come on, you big-ass crybaby.
Now here's LeBron. 32 points for him last game again.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates. And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Boy, it was a clunker of a game for him at the foul line the last time they played.
Well, it's hard to imagine he'll put in that kind of performance twice in a row.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, Clark, Steve.
I need to try to figure out how do I turn my volume up. Yeah, I got it. It's all the way up. Never mind.
And so it's Cleveland with it. On the floor for Cleveland.
Come on up here.
Here in the second. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Varejao in at the 4 spot. And it's Irving missing.
Well, it was only
what?
Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long.
I can't do nothing about it either. Damn.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors.
What the fuck was that?
Checked in for Barbosa. Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Verejao. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, Kyrie, don't go. The fans were definitely getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player. He does everything. Guys,
get the rebound, boy.
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys.
Son of a
ton
bitch.
Of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them
Wet.
in front here.
And the shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
What the fuck,
nice
man?
Rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
On the wing, Iguodala. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. On the wing, Shumpert. There's the triple.
Damn.
Rebound.
I can't hit a shot.
Hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's Curry with the drive. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Mozgov with the block. Love dishes to Irving. And it was
what the fuck was that?
Offensive basket interference.
That was going in, you asshole.
Boy,
damn.
Like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone.
Fucking
label.
tripping.
I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy, start to finish.
No, I got a couple other games too, but they're not really. I don't really play them for real. I'm more of an online type person.
James comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew
That was,
in for Kyrie Irving.
bro. I want it so bad, brother.
Change shot. There's Mozgov. And lots of
I'm mainly a GTA V person.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And for Kyrie, you know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest.
Hey, I'm gonna use my analog stick. See how that works out. Bam! Show out.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or two where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest. And
good shit.
Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body
that
get
was,
through the year.
Ew, that was ugly.
James, no good. A shot by Thompson.
Bam. You shooting, you showing out.
For Golden State.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah.
I know. Fuck.
Right now,
how do you call a timeout?
Seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement,
there we go.
Great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively. Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
So timeout call here. The first for
I'm ready when you are.
Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
My main bitch and my side bitch and the two fucks. Yeah.
For the Cavaliers, Sean Marion is checked in for Moscow. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Kyrie
who's
Irving
bald,
subbed in
man?
for Smith.
I smoke too much.
James wide open.
What the
Again,
fuck?
LeBron missing. And it's the Warriors ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Here's Thompson. And he gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge.
No, don't way too much.
And Love gets it to go.
I know.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
I already know what I gotta do now.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They double in with Love. Barnes with it. And it's Marion picking him up. 6 to shoot.
Right.
Here's Barbosa.
Two fucks.
Here's Bogut.
Two fucks.
No good. Good work defensively by Marion.
Two fucks.
Well, if this
My
game
main bitch
comes
and
down
my
to the
side
rebounding
bitch
battle,
and me.
they'll
I
be the
need
ones
two.
coming out on top.
Coat and nothing. I need 2 cups.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary
Get in
team
there.
in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
Right? Damn, you done put me in the bonus.
He's off on the second.
You done put me in the bonus.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a tight game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It's your quarter.
Thompson has been sensational.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving
My
him.
quarter, son.
He's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Ah, you got me.
Both sides
Damn.
have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Some really terrific numbers for Thompson. 13 points, and he's bringing 3 3-point bombs so far.
I'll tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Hogan out there with Harrison Barnes. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
LeBron James, so versatile, so incredibly skilled. I don't even know how to define his position. He seems to play all 5 of them during the course of the game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry's shot is off. Now it's sent it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And a player like LeBron Clark, who rebounds like a big man, scores like a shooting guard, passes and handles the ball like a point guard. I mean, he wears a lot of hats.
Well, he does it all. He is the ultimate stat sheet stuffer supreme. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He puts his hand and imprint on every aspect of the game. And LeBron says himself that he judges his performance by the number of impact plays he makes for him and his team.
Good note. Good on the second free throw. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Hey, you want to know something, bro?
Curry against Irving. It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
Can you hear me?
You know, his performance has been so important to this team. He's as dependable as ever, guys.
Irving
Son of a bitch.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
The offensive rebound. Right through the D for the layup. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Marion comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Rockets hits. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Sean Marion.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Cleveland has its hands full guarding against Curry.
He's got 13 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
Here's Thompson. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he gets it to go.
Nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Timeout called the Warriors. A different look now for Cleveland. Perkins is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's James Jones in for Smith. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Thompson. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pushing it up. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And that one's good. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Jones, no luck.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it, move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
The Cavaliers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That free throw good from Dellavedova. And both free throws good for Dellavedova. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Curry with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half. He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Thompson for 3. And that one's good. Thompson's got 18 points in the game. Now Jones. Pass to Dellavedova. 4 seconds left. Can't get it to go. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Back to the bay. When I do it, talk in the club, getting ballers on replay. Trying to break a record like a DJ. That's 150 ballers in one night. I get it, bitch, act right. Act right. Act right. When they don't put it, act right. Act right. Act right. Nigga play games, it ain't right. Going. Back to the bank. Mr. Beastman. Great nigga, all I do is talk. Woman in your city, nigga, I ain't looking for a nigga. Looking for a
fuck.
Keep me ring chain on my neck with a key on these G5, 32 G on the real niggas, shit on the team. Little bad bitch, she was real. On the West Coast, bitch, she said I'm in the ghetto. Put your life chain.
Oh, what the fuck? That's some bull. Bam.
Terrible first half. He's really picking it up.
Outside Irving. They get it.
The fuck? Money. You blow me up.
Nigga, I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you breaking my life. Stop wasting my time. Now I can hear what you say.
What'd you say, bro?
James, that's a 2-pointer.
Bro, I can't hit a shot.
Again, can't hit.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Irving against Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
You got a hold of it.
And now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Tell you what, we can get talk. Face to face.
9-12.
Yeah, come over to the spot and see it, please. You know where it's at.
Give me a date.
Another three. Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around.
Just observe and acknowledge when the occasion is risen to by champions, you know what I'm saying? Let it speak for itself and handle me accordingly. When you see me, there ain't no secret. You know what's happening. No fake, no flaw, man. Straight like that. It's the cave. Tell them why. Make no mistake. Real as he did. A1 for day one is I got from Atlanta to the 80s and now they go, we was as ready as they get. And they won't be still here. Your mama, you said you could pay with your life tonight. Go right again. As I praise the Lord, I'm telling much your time tonight. Girl, let me put them for real. It's out of the hands, I want to reveal. Who's gonna go kill? Let's go to the lead. If ever shoot out of my body, we scared. That part of it belly, they hear. I'm talking for real. You kicking that rock right to the idea over here. Like the map and the team was trapped underneath the belly of the G. Call me the G. No problem compete in the streets of the league. Yeah, I don't want to get that to the way that I come. Once a day, if you listen and come forever for all of that shit you was talking. You don't want to get me, but you better do something. It's
very low percentage shot. It's the result they were looking for. No good from the all shot. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession. He closed it out with the rebound.
That's a rebound. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What's up?
What a play. The hoop plus
Long
the
time no
ball.
see.
Excellent concentration on the finish.
All you gotta do is say come have a beer, you know what I mean?
And a closer look here at the
It's all
scoring
good and
break
well.
for the
Brown
Warriors.
doesn't lose. And it's not going to make itself back.
Piling up the assists, guys.
You
Great
understand where
ball
I'm coming from?
Boy, it's
I
been a
do
super
understand your
performance from
position.
beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Irving's checked
Bring
in.
niggas out to a real nigga. That's just some shit that you don't do. I'ma say rap for my real nigga. That's just some shit I'm gonna do.
Kevin Love, an incredible rebound. It seems to be bucket, same desire and tenacity to his overall development as a player.
Yeah, his commitment to his conditioning has been big. His development with his three-point shooting.
Give me that ball. Jump ball, fool.
One of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
Good shit. that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but let me say that
good try.
and what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example of the amazing win total on the season is 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
You look at the stats, just how dominant a game this was for Steph Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D, his pass really
and we ain't never going back to what we used to do. I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest. My kids coming back down, I'm just being honest. Got bitch kissing on bitches, I'm just being honest. I'm a rockstar for life, I'm just being honest. Got a check coming right now, I'm just being honest. Been turned up and left them, boy, ain't honest. Ain't nothing but the
That's good shit. Good game.
They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, send me a friend request and we'll play again.
Is a good win.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents.
I played the hell out of LeBron.
Steph Curry.
Fuck. Come on, fuck with me. Oh, you pussy. Ah, you suck. It's alright, let's get it.
It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in the small forward. Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gasol. And some very quick points for him on that possession. On defense, Chicago. Curry passes to Barnes. Iguodala with it. He's coming off a 25-point game again. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Fires high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Iguodala dishes to Green. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Inside runner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Andre Iguodala spent 8 seasons of his career in Philadelphia. Steve, a tough sports town. He said he felt wrongly criticized.
Well, at times people called him overpaid. They wanted more out of him in terms of being a star and a scorer. That's not really who he is. I mean, it's his all-around game that makes him special. His great defense, his ball handling, but not necessarily his scoring.
Gasol, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gasol with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That ties it up.
That finish brings me back to the old days. Silky smooth finger roll.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Iguodala now in his 30s, sporting a few gray hairs. I haven't seen any of them yet, but maybe they are there. He's still a great athlete and a fantastic ball handler for a swingman, so his drive and kick game, really a terrific fit for the Warriors.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish. He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Green kicks to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his.
Hi, dude. Who you talking shit to? I ain't a quitter, nigga.
That's never been his calling card.
I ain't a quitter, nigga.
He's a quality playmaker, and the player moves
Alright.
off the ball.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's
Alright.
leading scorers.
Hold up, I got you. I gotta do something. Okay, we good. We good. We all good, hood.
Over the last 10 games. Third is Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you what.
Come on, show out.
Quite a role here of late. Just a pure scoring display.
Warriors leading by 4. The feed to Thompson. The drive by Iguodala. From 12 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and flies. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Some changes for Chicago. McDermott's checked in for Noah. Muhammad comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Heinrich in for Jimmy Butler.
Get you some, baby.
Here we go. Somehow ignores the
motherfucker straight through the paint.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Thompson passes.
Show out.
And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks with no one around.
Their defense has done a great job of getting a hand in the face of the shooter. They've done a really good
Get
job
out of
of
here with that
challenging
shit,
shots.
man.
That's part of good defense.
To the inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You're using the best team in the game, dog. Shut up.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Curry attacking. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Thompson.
Get that shit out of here,
It's
man.
stolen by Heinrich. The Warriors pull it in. Here's
Badass beast, you hear me?
Great tee that time from Green. This is Iguodala. And
Show out.
slams it in.
Show out.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
All right, do it. Let's get it.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors on top, up by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is up there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Good shit.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
No.
Green missing again.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it. Draymond Green was the 35th pick back.
No, you ain't. You ain't taking off nowhere. You go home.
Thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit.
You going home.
He helps you win in a lot of ways. A beast on the glass on that play.
I ain't worried about it. I still did it. I still did it.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rose attacking. Here's Heinrich.
Get in there, baby. And one.
Shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. And it's Butler in for Mike Dunleavy.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better.
Show the fuck out.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
Back up.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Green's very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
The free throw drops for Rose.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective
Hey, that shit don't work on me, brother.
Must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call foul.
My controller don't vibrate, bro.
Get your shot off before the contact.
It don't mess me up. Like, my screen still shakes and shit, but it don't mess me up.
Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 8.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Get in there, baby.
Rose, good. And Rose working to develop his...
Nigga, what? Yeah, give me that ball.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Yes, sir.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Big man on big man. He hit it. Bam.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Chicago calls timeout. For the Bulls, Tony Snell comes in for Kirk Hyman. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose.
Are you ready?
And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Second, Stephen Curry.
And not
Are you ready?
Players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, I used
Can you
to
not
always
hear
joke
me?
with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability, he said. There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it. Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. And that one misses.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Into Green.
What?
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid.
That was ugly as fuck.
It sure has, Sparks. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter. Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Brooks. Gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Barnes dishes to Iguodala. Right side, Green. outside for Curry. Pulls up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The Bulls
you hear me?
gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Can you hear me?
And he makes the first. And so he makes both.
Gotta get my hands up on ya. Wednesdays I'm lit with you. You know you're staying over. Thursdays I'm sick of you. I got.
Hi, my name's Dave. I know this is kind of ridiculous, but I'm actually a rapper, and we're shooting a music video all about how we can make the most epic rap video ever for no money. So we were just driving by, like looking at nice houses, and we noticed yours, and we were wondering if we could maybe come in and get a few shots. We saw this house. Oh. They were Jewish too. They had a mezuzah, or whatever the fuck you call it. Mezuzah? Do you guys live in one of these houses? Because I'm shooting a music video. I'm actually a rapper. Look at you. The rapper.
From the line.
You ready?
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barnes kicks to Thompson.
Wide open. Bam.
It from downtown.
Fuck.
Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
On its way from Curry for 2. And that's off the glass and in. Curry's got 8 points. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Warriors lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Andre Iguodala with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 1-point game. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler in the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in. Dunleavy's got his second basket.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game.
Good block.
he's like stealing shots. So he's gonna use our video shoot as his.
Like for example, we might do a Lamborghini dealer who talked them in the same leg. That's the best way I can help you. We've gotten through every phase of society except the nightclub.
Come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
The first one falls.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body
Shit, the lag is real. Ooh, that shit out of here, man.
Hey, Kobe had suggested him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
The 10-footer. Bank shot, no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Kyle never really the birds, but for 7-footers, getting as wide as possible.
Yeah, it does.
Show out. Hit that 3. That's all right.
Significant wear and tear off your joints. We've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably in power, able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
It's tipped. Another
damn.
Shot.
Where the foul at, man?
Here's Iguodala.
How the fuck you gonna let him do that to him?
Solid on the one-hand throw down there. You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Chicago calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
McDermott with it.
Fuck.
Guarded now by Barnes.
He was just waiting for his chance to make a play, and as soon as the pass was made,
he
got a great steal.
Thompson misses for Chicago.
Son of a bitch.
On 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Mirotic, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Runner, and it's
White girl
inside by McDermott. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Son of a bitch.
And now running it up the court.
Here we go, game. Here we go, game.
Curry gets the bucket.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Here we go, game.
To the left side wing. The leader.
Cocaine. Here, cocaine.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper. It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry.
Damn.
One of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his
Smoke.
ability to hit shots, but also his ability
No, what the fuck,
Very
man?
rare to have both those abilities.
Retarded ass shit.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for McDermott.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser. He can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Heinrich's got the ball.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot. Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
And Steve, with Clay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now he can get that three off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
It'll count. Warriors leading by 6. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Green. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And it's Rose penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Rose has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
And Dunleavy gets it to go in.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen. Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound in a corner like that and not have it pay off. Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a five-man team game where the ball moves, there's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
The 17-footer goes down. And the Bulls lead by 2. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
Well, they've got to find a way to change that. I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Gasol kicks to Butler. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Tries it from 19. And stolen by Butler. And here comes the break. Jumps up. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
The Bulls leading by 6. There's Rose with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thompson. Curry wide open. Here's Iguodala. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
The offensive rebound. Outside Butler. They shoot again. Noah trying to get open. They get the rebound. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. That's a 2 from Butler. Wow, way off on that one.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
What a game for Rose. He's got 14 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Curry wide open, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. A baseline J. Dunleavy's shot is off.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And that one's good by Noah. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys. More than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Rose has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
These fans so fired up after the 3 that trimmed the lead at the other end, and now they are stunned.
Simply unbelievable, Steve. Maybe the possession that wins them the game right there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Green kicks to Iguodala. From deep. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Snatched up. The kick outside to Butler. Butler missing again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Iguodala with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Thompson. Second chance shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I think we could be seeing a repeat of last night, fellas. He's just battling out there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Dunleavy. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. Chicago making some changes. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Gasol. Butler comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. The Bulls shoot just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Thompson for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by